So I went to gov school last summer for stats and biology at ETSU near Johnson City. And while we were there, we were assigned one project to work on the whole time. And mine was to create an experiment on a heads or tails coin game using a bathtub distribution on this program called R. And it was all computerly done and generated. That's probably the better word for it. And what I learned was how to use a statistical software program, how to create a graph, how to create an experiment, how to kind of program. And I thought that kind of correlates with engineering and industrial engineering. And I'll get more onto that in questions 2 and 3. And the other event that significantly influenced my perception of engineering and why I want to go into engineering was going to Eastman. We had multiple field trips in gov school, I should say first. And the most significant one was going to Eastman. And they talked about how drones is the way of the future. They showed us how they made drones, because there's a factory and they have nuclear, chemical. They're mainly known for their chemical, but we were focused on the drone aspect. And it was fascinating to me, like how they applied calculus to everyday needs. And they're talking about how drones are going to be the way of the future, how they're going to be used as ambulances, how they're going to be used as taxis. And I just want to be a part of that because that sounds so cool. And so why choose this UTK engineering camp? Well, I have a friend Parnita, who went to it a couple years ago, and she said she absolutely loved it. It was a great experience. And I'm still unsure which engineering program I wish to pursue. I don't know if it's going to be mechanical. I don't know if it's going to be industrial. I don't know if it's going to be biomedical. I don't know if it's going to be nuclear. I just have no idea. I just want to explore and find out. I'm really hoping that your camp will help me narrow down which engineering program I wish to pursue in the future. And if I want to be more hands-on, which I personally don't think I would be, but you never know, maybe actually experiencing what we do, I might be more interested in being hands-on, or if I want to just be behind a computer all day. I'm really hoping your camp will just essentially narrow down which program I wish to do. And get experience a little bit of UTK as well. So question 3. What do I want to do with my engineering program or job? Well, I have a friend who's going to intern with the FBI in DC as an industrial engineer. And from my understanding, industrial engineer is something who does with the inner workings of a company or program. And they do it behind the scenes. They do it on their computer. And it's not really hands-on, which sounds perfect to me. And the reason I want to do industrial engineering in particular is because I'm kind of a stats guy and it deals with stats as well, as I mentioned in question 1. And I feel like industrial engineer with the FBI would be perfect because I love politics and I love the government aspect of things. And I feel like working with the FBI just sounds kind of cool, to be honest. And as a mechanical engineer, I would work with the airplanes and stuff like that, and drones. Specifically drones, not airplanes. Airplane would be aerospace engineer. But that's what I would do as an engineering program. And as for question 4, my first college is Georgia Tech. They have a 29% acceptance rate, so I know that's unlikely for me to get in. And especially with my ACT score and financial aid and stuff like that, I don't know how much I would get if I did get accepted. And but what I like about them is they're the Southern MIT, and they have a great engineering program, STEM program. They're in an urban setting. It's a really big school, which I like because I've grown up in a small school my whole life. And that's what leads me kind of the next option in Tennessee Tech. It's more affordable, it's cheap, it's good for what it is, and it's in a rural location, which isn't really my forte. I like urban, but it's good for what it is, and I think I get a lot of money out of it. And finally, my final option would be UTK, which is kind of the perfect fit, and hence why I want to go to the camp as well. It's in an urban setting. They're notorious for their engineering program and STEM programs overall. It's a good college. It's affordable. It's in the state. It's near home. And this is why I would like to go to the UTK engineering camp this summer. Thank you.